Greetings, I'm Kathy Green with Christian News and Interviews. So I have a good news story to share with you all. Check this out. Dads on duty bring safety, tough love, and dad jokes to a Louisiana high school. They greet students as they arrive at school in the morning and help maintain a positive environment for learning rather than fighting. Now that's great news. I would love to see this type of thing spread throughout communities where there's a low incidence of fathers in the home and where children need the influence of an authority figure father to teach them how to behave, how a man is supposed to be in the world, and how a man is supposed to move in the world. Listen to this. A group of about 40 concerned dads have teamed up to make their kids' Louisiana high school a safer place to learn, according to a CBS News segment, which aired Friday, October 22nd. The dedicated dads formed Dads on Duty after 23 students were arrested within the span of just 3 days at Southwood High School. I love this. And this is something that can be duplicated. All of the dads who are part of Dads on Duty take turns patrolling the Shreveport, Louisiana High School in shifts. They greet students as they arrive at school in the morning and help maintain a positive environment for learning rather than fighting. And despite not having any formal training in school counseling or criminal justice degrees, administrators appear to be on board with the additional parental assistance. We're dads. We decided the best people who could take care of our kids are who? Are us. Michael Lafitte, the founder of Dads on Duty, said, since the dads have arrived on school grounds, there's been plenty of dad jokes, stern looks, and not one act of violence. Let me repeat that. Since the dads have arrived on school grounds, there have been jokes, stern looks, but not one act of violence. Quote, I immediately felt a form of safety, one of the students said during the segment. We stopped fighting. People started going to class. They just make funny jokes like, oh, hey, your shoe's untied. But it's really not untied, another student commented. They hate it. They're so embarrassed by it, Lafitte said of the students. One student went as far as saying, you can feel that the school has been happy since the dads have arrived. Although they haven't been around for long, Dads on Duty has definitely made their presence felt. The group hopes to stay at Southwood High School indefinitely and inspire more dads to start chapters throughout Louisiana and across the country. Not everybody has a father figure at home or male period in their life. So just to be here makes a difference, the dad said. Wow, this is heartwarming. I love it. My only suggestion as an educator would be make sure that all of these dads on duty have thorough background checks. And I'm assuming that that is the case. The last thing we need is to hear a report about some child being molested by one of these dads on duty. That is the last thing we need to hear. But beyond that, I think this is a beautiful movement. I love it. Let's expand this throughout the United States of America. This is the type of story I like to report about Black males, as opposed to all these stories that are coming out about Black males in Chicago, Detroit, Gary, Indiana, Baltimore, Philadelphia, and on and on and on. Black males in the street shooting each other, destroying families, and just wreaking havoc. So instead of that type of a story, I'm happy to have a positive story. So let's keep it going.